Tank Davis shy away from the action. I see Tank Davis went to the action. I saw Tank Davis do something that he normally don't do. He normally waits for the guy to come to him. Tank Davis didn't wait for Lamont to come to him. He went to Lamont. So I just saw Tank Davis do something that he normally doesn't do. So, like I said, every time somebody face some adversity, it usually brings the better out of you, or it's going to bring the worst out of you. In this instance, hopefully it brings the better out of Tank Davis, because let's be honest, when Tank Davis is at his best, it makes for good boxing. It makes for good boxing because we get to see what we want, which is knockouts. That's what people love to see when it comes to sport of boxing. We love to see knockouts. BVO, you can play the video all you want. It doesn't make a difference because we all know that you glaze more than anybody in this world. So you can play the video all you want. But the one thing for sure.
Hold on. We brothers, man. Hey, we on the same team.
Don't cut me off. I ain't cut you off. One thing for sure, two things for certain. When Tank Davis is at the top of his game, people come out to see him. So, like I said, he makes for good boxing. So we're going to see what happens when they have the rematch. And like I said, Lamont Roach might just have his number. It doesn't mean that Tank Davis is a bad fighter. It just means Lamont Roach is better than what y'all thought he was. Because I do remember a lot of us that's on this panel, mainly me and Crush, was saying Lamont Roach is better than what y'all think they are. Y'all just look at that Jamel Herring fight and say, oh, Lamont Roach ain't nobody. We told y'all he was better than what y'all think he is. And he proved it.
Y'all don't listen.
You probably don't want to admit this, friend. You my brother. It's okay. But I picked Lamont Roach to win. But I got my guy in the house, man. You know, they call him Maury Povich, man. But I call him Dub Right Side. What's going on, Dub? What you got for us, man?
First thing, as always, man. As always, man. Salute. What's going on, family? We got the OG in the building, Crush the Legend, D Free, my brother, the master debater, and hell, Mr. Glaze himself. BB.
Your boy is crazy. Y'all crazy.
Man, you know, it's crazy having this conversation still. But the thing is Free said something that I think. Pressure does one of two things. It bust pipes and it make diamonds. Both of them now. So now, I mean, the pressure is on in the rematch. So we're going to see what type of star Tank really is. And the good thing about it, I'll go ahead and tell you, I was one of the people, I was like, man, I ain't want to see that fight. You know, I said that from the beginning. Nobody didn't ask for Lamont Roach. But we got it. And we got a damn good fight. And so I ain't got no problem with the rematch. Now, when you say, can he, what do you call it? Can Lamont Roach end Tank Davis? No, he can't end Tank Davis. Even if he go out there and beat Tank, Tank's still gonna be Tank, and folks still gonna love to watch Tank fight, regardless of what happened in the fight. And it's crazy having this type of conversation when we just had Coach on yesterday, and what he said, hey, Floyd did a lot of. Now he did some bad things too. One of the bad things Floyd did is now you gotta, if you ain't undefeated, then you ain't no good. Now you're being ended and all this other kind of stuff. No, that's not true. It's ridiculous. And so, regardless of what happened in this fight, hopefully boxing fans get back to the understanding that just because you lose, that don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean nothing. So that's all I'm saying.
This is a sick Negro.
Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to the leading lady. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to my man Darkness, man. My man Jeff. Shout out to Left Rack. But I think the thing that's so funny about this, like you had D Free do a personal attack, Skip Bayless style, which is, you know, hey, I'm not gonna let that get me because we don't glaze nobody over here. All we do is tell the truth about folks. But I'll say this: when it comes to Tank Davis, I think he's been a good attraction. I just think it's time for him. He's shown you that he's not mentally stable. I think maybe he should go get some help. And get out of the sport and let the guys like Emiliano, Abdullah Mason, Ishmael Mason. There's so many young guys coming up, man, that we want to see. Tiger Johnson. I just think that Lamont Roach could do us all a favor by putting him to bed. And you know what? The cool thing I will say is this. Lamont Roach, even though he did get beat to death by a great American hero, Jamel Herring, and we're not going to discount, one of our American heroes, and Jamel Herring, who to me should be honored for all that he did for this country, man. Shout out to Jamel Herring. But I'll say this. No matter how it goes, man, I hope that Lamont is serious, because one thing that kind of scares me, he doing a lot of interviews. A lot of talking on the radio up there with LT Shannon at Shay Shay. He all over the news, all over the net. He over there with Killer Cam and Mace. I just think he gotta be careful, because that brother Tank can punch. And I would hate for him to do all this hard work and lose it by getting hit with a lucky punch. So I just hope that Lamont's taking this fight serious.
You heard the coach last night. There is no lucky punch. You got hit with it, you go down.
What do you mean?
You disrespecting the damn interview last night. Now you
How am I doing that?
What do you mean a lucky punch? What the heck do you
How
mean?
doing, man? Appreciate you coming through.
Wait. Come on. You now you really acting your age right now. I get the
This is a sick Negro.
the West stuff from behind your ear. You up here with grown men. You up here with the old heads, so you got to adapt us. We ain't gonna be adapting to you with that young buck stuff. Keep that YN energy over there. You up here with the old understand what I'm saying? Listen, we ain't doing that.
That brother said I'm YN now.
Forget about it, Tony. Like the Italians say. Let's forget about it. But anyway, I was about to say real quick, a lucky punch. So that means every victim that fell to his lucky punch, it was all lucky. Ain't this something else? Well, I'm gonna let you have that.
I didn't say every punch was lucky. I just said
a lucky punch.
I said I don't want to have a lucky punch hit Lamont. But you know what? This whole episode.
What do you mean? So when he did that to Heron, when Heron did that to him, was that a lucky punch?
Well, you talking about our great American hero, Jamel?
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear all that, man. You ain't got to keep.
I put like this, man. Shout out to Jamel Herring, a true hero. Someone that we can all admire for his service, man, for our great nation. But I'll say this: no matter what, I'm waiting for this fight with great anticipation, because I believe Lamont Roach has what it takes to be a great star, who will be great with the media, who will come on podcasts, who will work with the people. I think he'd be a champion of the people. I think that Lamont Roach has what it takes to be the people's champion. Unfortunately, Tank Davis has not been that. So I'm looking for Lamont Roach to replace him. And I just, like I said before, I picked him the first time. I'm picking him again. I'm only worried about one thing. I don't know if he can ever fight a better fight than he fought last time. I don't.
Let me say this. Go ahead. I'm glad you said that, because this.
I don't know if he can do that again. Hold on, Free. I'm almost done. I don't know if he can repeat that performance again, and it's hard to do that. But before we go to before we get Free, I'll ask you guys one more thing about this. Do you guys think Lamont Roach can become a face of boxing? Go ahead, Free. Then we go to the next question.
No, he cannot become the face of boxing. I mean, what are you talking about? Second of all, you said you picked Lamont Roach, but the problem is you picked Lamont Roach for the wrong reason. You didn't pick Lamont Roach because he was a good fighter. You picked Lamont Roach because you wanted Tank to lose. That's the problem. You wanted Tank to lose. That's the reason why you picked Lamont Roach. Because for all the way up until the day of the fight, you couldn't, quote unquote, remember the guy's name. He was a cab driver. You didn't know who he was. You never heard of him before. Now all of a sudden he's a great fighter. But going back to your question, no, Lamont Roach beating Tank Davis is not going to make him the face of boxing. He's not even on the road of becoming a face of boxing. The man doesn't even sell out in his own city. So, I mean, before you can become a face of boxing, you got to become a face of your own city. So, no, he can't become the face of boxing.
Salute to Tank Davis. Go ahead, Dub or Crush, whoever want to go. Go ahead. My partner's
crazy because I don't want to go behind. I don't want to talk for a minute, man. Go ahead, Dub. This guy give me a headache, man.
Hey, all I'm saying, I don't even know this whole face of boxing stuff now. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, this is getting out of order. It's out of order, man. Ain't no way we should be having no conversation. If off of one win do you become the face of boxing? I mean, this is egregious right here. I mean, my God, this is demented. I don't know what other words to use and define for this topic, but no, the man doesn't become the face of boxing off of one fight. Matter of fact, I'm just going to be honest. I don't think there is a face of boxing in this current era anymore. I don't think that boxing is, and hopefully, I hope that we start getting more good fights. You know what I'm saying? So the sport can continue to grow. But nah, there ain't no. You don't win a fight and become the quote unquote face of boxing. They don't work like that.
Hey, Dub. I know you're working on the moist meter, but then we need another device too. We need a super soaker for all this wetness that these guys got going on. We need a glazed gun too. Damn, we got to get no.
You out of order.
No, you out of order. We need a moist meter. We need all type of stuff. Hey, all these things will be provided for everybody that needs these type of things for a home service, personal entertainment, brought to you by STN. It's coming to you, people, because they need it.
And Chris, so I done found a couple meters, right? I don't know if you like. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get with you and show them to you, so you can tell me which one you kind of like, which one you don't, and then we'll do it that way.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, superstar, my guy. And then,
you out of order. I don't know about the glaze meter now. I don't know how we can do that.
No, you gotta get a super soaker gun, man, because these glaze, man. Oh, big ass glazed donut, a melting glazed donut with the glaze just going.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Donut. There you go. Big glazed donut for these glazy people, man.
Real quick before Crush go, I don't know what's wrong with nowadays fans. They so quick to put a title on a fighter. I mean, they want to face a boxing, 4 kings. I mean, what happens to just being a champion, a contender, and undisputed? What happens to that? Why we gotta get all these other extra titles for these fighters? Why they can't just be fighters this fighter is a champion, this fighter is a contender, this fighter is undisputed? Why we gotta give them all these extra titles? I mean,
they out of order. That's why.
Because they
boxing fans are out of order right now.
Yeah, they stuck on having a name, D-Free. So it goes from the streets into the sports. Everything is about a name. It's not about a name. It's about what you leave, legacy when you leave this earth. Not what you're doing actively, people. Y'all got to calm down. We got to take y'all back to grammar school. Never thought, but don't worry about it. We here for you. We here for you. But yeah, it's just sickening. Just relax. We got some other fights going on. I know y'all people want that to happen to this man, but hey, if he lose, he lose. I'm still gonna be a fan of him. But if he wins, don't disappear. Because if he lose, I'm gonna be here. I'm letting y'all know. I'm gonna be here. If he lose, gets knocked out, get his head knocked off, I'm going to be here. But
I'm gonna be here.
I'm calling y'all out right now. If Lamont Roach gets whacked, you better not disappear. Don't talk about going off the grid and I'm taking a vacation and all that. My Wi-Fi's down. No, don't disappear. I'm going to find you. I'm going to be like Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna be right at your window. They're gonna be like, damn, I first find out where I live. Have that same energy.
Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do like Marvin Sapp. We're gonna lock the doors. Can't nobody leave. Get the
donation. Yo, sick, man.
You out of order.
You can't say lock the doors, man. Shout out to Puerto Rican Free for sending me the video. The dude said you would have seen the worst in me.
Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? Huh?
Hey Dub, I don't know if they would have locked the doors on you. Would they lock the doors on you like that, man?
Yeah, excuse my language. Not man. I plead the fifth. So let me say I plead the fifth on that.
Hey, all you gotta do is give a tie. You can go.
What you mean? I'm gonna have a tie for him, all right? I'm gonna have a tie for you.
He locked the doors on me. He would have saw the worst in me.
Tell him to get it free. Lock the doors if you want to.
And everyone around me would have had a curse from me.
Look, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night with that damn door lock. Excuse my language.
Go, Dub. Hold on, Dub. You a country gentleman, man. You ain't supposed to act the fool.
Well, listen, hey, even in the country, when you go to church, sometimes you gotta have that thing on you. Sometimes.
Hey, man, all you gotta do is leave a tie, bro. You ain't got nothing else but leave a tie.
That ain't
$40 tie, bro. You good?
That man said he wanted 40,000.
What is going on?
I don't know.
I thought you were supposed to give from your heart. You supposed to give from your heart, right?
You supposed to give a sacrifice. You ain't supposed to demand money. God damn.
He said, listen, I need some money. It's my money and I want it right now. He turned it to JP Moore.
Hey,
You
man.
know the funny thing is, I thought that was Dub on the drums when they started playing some marching music.
Oh, man.
We need some marching music, Dub.
Hey, but the funny part about it was he got mad at the usher. He was like, I said lock the door.
But the usher was looking at him like it was crazy.
Are you
man.
serious? Hold on. Look, the usher like, are you joking, right? No, man, what are you?
Hey.
Usher looking at him like, is he serious? I said lock the door.
Hey, y'all, what was that? What was that?
Get into?
Hey, hold on. That was what movie was that? He talking about, man, send the collection plate. What's send it around there? You know, like, man.
But they say donations. I thought that was a trash. Donations.
Coming to America.
Donations.
Chicken bone in there, man.
I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me. I thought it was the trash.
You know what's so funny about that movie, man? When you watch that movie, I guarantee you guys never realized that movie is an all-black cast. I swear I never noticed that when I was a kid.
And the only look,
they had one white.
Oh, they had Louis in there.
Yeah,
Louis was in
on the fries. He said, "I'm on the fries." He said, "If I keep it up next week, I'll be on the burgers."
Because when I was a little kid, they used to have. Remember, Doug? They used to have Louis had his own show. Remember, he was a cartoon.
Yeah, Louis Anderson was funny, man.
Yeah,
was funny. He had a nice career, man.
I used to watch him in Bobby's World. You guys are older. You guys didn't see Bobby's World. You watched Bobby's World. I know you watched Bobby's World with me, Doug.
Yeah, I watched Bobby's World.
Bobby's World was cool.
But Bobby come through on the 3-wheeler, the big wheel.
Yeah. But speaking of that, man, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on. What about those people who keep saying that Shakur shouldn't have left Top Rank? But the cool thing, it looks like Top Rank and PBC are making a merger. Bob Watson recently came out and made a statement, because people don't notice, but Top Rank was initially on Amazon Prime first. So it's pretty cool to see if they're going to come back and they're going to come do a partnership. Do you think this will be the biggest partnership in boxing? Eddie Hearn, the great Bob Arum. What you guys think?
Bob Arum and Al Heyman. Yes, it's the biggest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say Al Heyman. Mama said I said Eddie Hearn.
It's the biggest.
You know how he is, y'all.
It's the biggest partnership, because if you look at it, they have the biggest stable of fighters. All of the fights that we say we want, majority of them are between Top Rank and PBC. Golden Boy and Eddie Hearn, they have a few guys. They have a few guys that we want to see fight, but majority of them are with Top Rank and PBC. So those are the two biggest stable. Now you having the two biggest stable join together on the same platform, we can get a lot of those fights that we claim that we want to see. Now, is it going to pan out how we expect? We don't know, but we definitely want to get the fights that we want to see. And the fans win in this situation. Yeah, it took somebody from the outside come in to try to tear down what the boxing world built up over 100 years. He's trying to come in and tear it down. So now they say, hold up. You're not bigger than this sport. No, we're not dealing with, because if you paid attention, and I told y'all this a while back, I said I think Top Rank is going to go to Amazon Prime, because I didn't see him doing anything with the Zone, because the Zone deals with a lot of UK fighters. So I didn't see him being on the Zone. And Golden Boy, of course, they's on the Zone as well. Queensbury, they on Sky Sports. So I didn't see him going over there to do anything. I was like, it makes more sense for him to either get with Amazon Prime or try to get a deal with Netflix. But Amazon Prime was better because it's a bigger platform. They have more subscribers than any other platform that's out there. Amazon Prime, they got more money than Turkey. So far in the boxing industry, they got more money than Turkey. So you're going to get with Amazon Prime, it helps Bob Earn. And I know the narrative is going to come up that PBC was going out of business and Bob Earn went to go join with Al Heyman so he can help them not go out of business. You're going to hear the narrative. You're going to hear it come up, and they're going to say it. And just let you know, as long as y'all know, y'all heard it from me first. I know these people before they even say what they're going to say. But it makes for good for the fans, because now we get to see these fights. You got Top Rank, PBC. They got all the fighters that we want to see.
Yeah. And I think shout out to my man Zoomverse talking about the Tick. I used to love the Tick, man. That was a funny show.
The Tick, that was a crazy shit. That joke was so crazy.
You know, a show was crazy, and I used to get in trouble for watching was Rocco's Modern Life, because my grandma didn't like the fact that they said heifer on there. Y'all don't understand heifer?
Hey, now you know what was crazy? Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if y'all remember Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Now they was out of order on that damn. They was out of order, man.
They was Dub. They was really out of order, man.
they was really out of order.
Yeah. That was no one that was off the hook, man.
Hey, Salute Shane. The thing is, we are monetized, but we got suspended for some reason. The moment we got approved, we got suspended. So we be back May 11th. So
we got suspended because BVO told the sergeant at arms to lock the door. We wouldn't let nobody leave YouTube until we get our 20 donations. So we got suspended.
They had to take us out. They had to take you out. They could take them out, man. Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
The part I love was when I seen Dub playing that marching music. Man, they said, Dub, play some marching music.
Oh, when the Saints go marching.
All I heard was Dub. Give it back to you. Shout out to Dub. That boy Dub started singing for the
Here we go with the nonsense.
They smashed it like button, man.
What they say, Dub? Press down, shaking together, run them over. I know you know the song, Dub. I know you know the song, man.
That man Dub was like, man. That Dub was like, I love all donations, but I like the kind that fold, not the kind that changes.
Coming to America, baby.
Oh man.
And you know the funny thing about that was when they had my guy, man, Mr. Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
What do you say? That boy good.
That boy good.
Hey man, the fact that he sung "Say the Children," whatever that's Whitney Houston song, that was hilarious.
Hold on, hey man, real quick, I want to ask this though. Can I ask a question real quick, BV? I know you got me doing it. Man, what y'all think about Wilder coming back, man?
No.
And it's on BLK Prime? Nah.
No.
Hey look, I hope it ain't the same BLK Prime at the event I was at. From what I heard that y'all told me, I hope it ain't them same individual recording. That's all I'm gonna say. I said it respectfully. Hey, BL, I would hold on real quick. I would say I would try to go cover the fight, but it's in Kansas. And why is the fight in Kansas? What is going on? I was like, Kansas?
Wichita, if you go to Wichita, it's like Milwaukee. You will think you're in Africa. You will see all them brothers in Wichita. They all in one area. They all in Wichita.
I done been to Wichita, bro. I done been there. I went to I visited a little school called Cali State. It was a JUCO out there, right? Yeah. Man, all I'm telling you, when you get off the plane, you ride for miles and miles and miles, and you don't see nothing but cornfields. Nothing but, I mean, nothing. And it was horrible.
The thing is, this is what I was afraid of, because when you get to a certain level and they not giving you good fights, you start to diminish your legacy. And he fought a lot of good fights to build up his legacy. Now you fighting guys that's a cook and daggone pizza makers and taco stand deliveries. No, you starting to diminish your legacy. You don't need to do it. It's no purpose. You're not fighting to become a champion. You're fighting a guy who's on the daggone grill. You're not fighting somebody to become a champion. You don't need to do it. I mean, and like I said, unless you are hurting for money, which I doubt it, I know he's well off.
Really well off. He
got other businesses going on. So what is the purpose?
And why the fight ain't in Alabama?
Right. Don't he got like 7 kids?
Yeah, he do.
I don't know how many kids he got. But the thing is, all the kids is in his household by his wife. He ain't got 7 kids across the daggone United States.
Okay, I thought he had kids with multiple women. So if they all with the same one, then okay, that makes sense.
He ain't no Evander.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I never heard him having no kids outside of his wife. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, all his kids are with his wife.
By his wife. Yeah, as far as I know too, you know.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Do you want to see the fight though, Chris? Do you want to see that fight? Do you want to see the man return?
Y'all know I want this man to retire. 2025 is the year for a few guys that should be retiring. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, look at the guys that he's fighting. Come on, I mean, after the Fury trilogy, we wasn't supposed to see him again, man. Wasn't supposed to see him again.
And remember, Tyson Fury said that Deontay Wilder is the reason why he didn't win the Usyk fights.
You damn right. He said on each other, man.
Hey, he said he was on Sky Sports talking with some MMA guy. I cannot, excuse me for not being able to remember his name. And he said, "Go ahead."
No, Sheldon said that he does have children with multiple women.
Okay. I didn't know.
That's what Sheldon. I mean, I didn't know that either. As far as I knew, all his kids was with his wife. So that's something new. But even still, he ain't hurting for money.
Appreciate you coming through.
Even if he's gonna go out there and fight, just don't have Malik Scott as your trainer, man. All this moving and stuff that you're doing, and I was saying, if you're not sitting down, if your trainer not teaching you, just all you need to be focused on is sitting down on that damn 1 and 2. Stay out the way of something, you know. Keep your guard up, play a little defense, and then sit down on that right hand. That's the only thing. And I will say, the last thing that leave you as a fighter is what? Power. And so I understand it, but man, I ain't trying to see that man. And then to hear, I don't know if y'all heard what he said, but he talking about he got the killer instinct back. I feel like if he go out there and win this fight convincingly, knock this dude out, which I believe he's going to, he may try to go and get back in the ring with some of the other guys. And I'm not trying to watch that man. I'm a fan of Deontay, man. I'm a fan, and so I don't want to see the man take any more damage. That's my whole thing.
I mean, if you think about it, since Mark Breland left, he only had 1 win under Malik Scott. Exactly. He only had 1 win. That was Robert Helenius.
Robert Helenius.
His old sparring partner.
He only had 1 win.
Man, I just don't want to see this man take.
I would have been like, okay, you know what? This ain't working. This ain't working. I only got 1 win.
Because I did hear this. This is something I heard. This is coming from a good friend of mine who's an insider with PBC. He said if he wins this fight, he will be fighting Adam Kownacki next. So that'll be
what? What?
He said,
why?
I'll give you some good news, Dub. You talking about for what?
How is that good news?
Wow.
How is that good?
That's not.
I don't want to see Kelnaki. I don't want to see him fight no more. I don't. Man.
The WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman is trying to give Wilder one more shot at the heavyweight title.
Well, why don't he just give him a shot at the title then? You want to give him one more shot? Give him a shot at the title.
Hey, look, you got to work your way up, for you got to work your way up.
No, the man don't have time to work his way up. He's 40. He ain't got time to be working his way up. You either gonna give me the shot or you're not. One or the other.
Wow, Deontay, man, if you listening to this show, man, let it go, my brother. Let it go. And I say that respectfully. As a fan, I'm a fan of yours, but let it go, brother. Let it go.
I support Deontay Wilder, everything he did, but I am not supporting this notion of keep fighting and you about to be a senior citizen before me.
Well, I'll put it like this, man. You know what you're doing, Free and Dub. Y'all doing Adrian. You can't win. That's not.
You can't win. It ain't about winning though. It's not about winning. It's more. Winning. It's. I just don't want to see the man hurt. Yeah. Boxing is it's one of the most brutal sports out there.
Exactly. So he's not fighting lightweight or bantamweight. This man is fighting heavyweight.
And Clarissa Shields said this. I played one of her interviews last night, and she said, you know, it's an average of 13 individuals dying in the sport of boxing per year. I didn't know that. I didn't know that stat. And my thing is, bro, man, you fighting, and then you fighting at the heaviest weight class. The man is soaking wet. The man is what, 220 pounds. 6'7", 220 pounds soaking wet.
I don't think he that big, duh.
I'm trying to tell you. So I'm just saying, man. I ain't trying to see you get beat on, man. Yeah. Even if you go out there and knock somebody out, I ain't got no problem with it. But
it's like
I just don't want to see it. I ain't trying to see it.
Watching Deontay Wilder right now, still trying to fight in a heavyweight, the heavyweight division is like watching Muhammad Ali fight Larry Holmes.
Exactly. Yeah. We nervous out here. We nervous.
Yeah. You go, Free.
No, he ain't cold. He come with the cold facts.
Hey, one thing about Puerto Rican Free, that nigga's cold as ice, man. That brother said like fight Larry.
I'm just being honest. I told you when I saw the Joseph Parker fight, I was like, he's done. He's completely done. That man throwing punches like this.
Did you see what he was doing with Joseph Parker? Deontay was extra dirty in that fight.
Dog, did you see him in the corner? The man was throwing punches like this, trying to get off of him. I'm like, this man is done. He's completely done. Stop the fight. He's done. We don't need to see it no more.
And then in the Zane fight, the man ended up talking to the referee. I'm like, come on, man. We need. I just don't.
We literally seen. In the Zane fight, we literally seen. I thought I was never going to see it again, but we literally seen Zab Judah as a heavyweight when he got knocked out by
Costa Zoo.
Yeah, that man Deontay Wilder got hit. He looked at the right. He was like, man, what are you doing, man? Oh, I didn't even know I was still fighting.
Man didn't know where he was at. Man, I'm just saying.
Man, that was funny, man.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, my bad, Chris. Go ahead.
No, you good, bro. You good.
I was just gonna say my whole thing with it. It come me being a fan, bro. Hey, you did more than you carried the heavyweight division for a couple years, like what? Damn near
5 years,
man. Yeah, at least half a decade at least.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see it happen to the brother, man. No. I got a lot of love for him.
Yeah. To teach real quick, it's not about him losing this fight. I don't know if he's going to lose this fight or he's not. The problem is if he goes in here and get a knockout, he's going to think he still got it. This dude is on the daggone fries right now. He's going to think he still got it, and he's going to try to get in there with somebody that could seriously hurt him. That's the problem that I have with this fight. It's not the fact that he could possibly get hurt in this fight. I'm more worried that he's going to go ahead and knock this dude out and think he still got it.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that.
Deontay Wilder is going to turn into the Eddie Kane from the Far Heartbeats of boxing. I still got it. Dang. Nice like this. I wish the raindrops would fall. Come on, man.
You never know. He might knock him out and be like Walker Deuce and say, "You want my spot, Flash? You want my spot?"
No, the only good that can come out of this fight is if Deontay Wilder goes out here and knock this dude out. He said, That's how I wanted to end my career, on a win.
Agreed. Absolutely.
That will be the only good thing that comes about this fight. If he goes and he knocked this guy out and he said he's looking to make another fight, I'm like, I told y'all. I told you.
I told you so.
Well, we got another one we got to bring up. Now, people have been doubting this guy. This guy got a huge win. Shout out to him, man, getting a huge one up. Beat a generational fighter. What do you guys think about Cleveland's own Jake Paul deciding to go up against another heavyweight and fight Anthony Joshua? What do you guys think?
I knew what he was about to say. I knew when he said a huge win and all that. I knew where it was about to go. I knew it. I knew it was about to be. It was going to either be a Mexican fighter, or it was going to be somebody that don't deserve the credit that he gave him. I know it.
You cold, man.
No. Jake Paul goes in there with AJ. I hope AJ puts him to sleep. I really do.
AJ is going to put him to sleep unless it's in the contract. Unless it's in the contract, it might be in the contract.
Hold on. What you mean? Unless it's in the contract? You cold, bro?
Yeah, it was in the contract for Tyson not to knock his ass out.
We beat Mike Tyson. What are you talking about?
Man, I'm not trying to hear that.
Hold on. Who is we?
We? You French, huh?
You Cleveland, baby.
Huh? You French Pepe Le Pew? What's wrong?
Cleveland, baby.
We. Baba.
What Brown said? This is for you.
We.
That man said we
beat Tyson. Yeah, come here.
He looked like he was in the ring. We beat Tyson.
He's French. I'm telling you, every night BVO turns into something different. He's been a long time Mexican. Then he was.
I'm a long time Mexican.
Then he was Honduran, like his brother T.O. And then now here he is. Now he's something else. Ain't this a blip?
Hold on, I've been a fan of the black fighter since day one. I've always said I was a Jamel Charlo fan since day one, and I like Gary Russell Jr. and I like Alicia Bumgarner, man. Like I said, you're like I can't name the black fighters.
The only reason why you like Charlo because it sounds like you got a Mexican name, man. Charlo, Miguel Charlo.
Here we go. You a goofball. Somebody said that. I like how you brought that back up.
You out of order.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, Dub, you gonna let this guy talk to me like that, man? Get this guy, man. He talking crazy.
You don't.
Dub, get him.
I'm not your bodyguard, man. You put your hands up and protect yourself, man. That ain't what you talking about. Get him. Nah, you get him.
Go ahead. Let's do it, BVO. You out of order. You damn right I am. I'm always out of order. God damn.
But shout out to my guy, man. He got banned from all the Dollar Tree stores, man, in San Antonio. Shout out to my guy Scholar, man. What's going on, bro?
Dollar Tree stores.
Hey, brother. I kept going there stealing. I thought it was an insult. They tried to charge me $1 for fucking lemonade, brother.
Hey, man.
Oh, damn. I mean, oops. My bad. I forgot this to no cursings, though. About BVO, you gotta BVO, you need to get you one of them Jerry Springer sisters or something, man.
I gotta find one crazy nigga like you. Come on here, Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold up. Nigga ain't no cuss word.
Oh.
Y'all out of order. Y'all out of order, man.
A superstar. We got work to do, man, because they out of order. We got things to do, man.
Chris, Master said, man, you got to get them back in order, OG. Get them back in order. They out of order.
Hey. I'm gonna say this. Hey, Scott, how do you feel about the Wilder fight coming up?
Thank you,
Scott. Thank you, T.
I like it. I felt like this. Oh no, look, hear me out. How you look? All I said was I like it. What?
I wouldn't expect
BVO, can I get this Negro sick drop?
This is a sick Negro.
So check this out, right? That's why I do like it. Listen, I wasn't the biggest Wilder fan, and when he pulled the Mark Breland stuff and all that stuff, I like, man, come on, Wilder, the dent in the head, the autopsy, I remember all that, right? But what he gained my respect, I became a Wilder fan after that third Fury fight. That was a good That was a good fight. That was a really, really good fight. I remember being like, oh my God. I thought Fury was gonna stop him in like the second round. He ended up knocking Fury down, hitting Fury so hard you see ripples in his back. You know what I mean? So that's where he gained my respect. Because he said, look, Mark Breland didn't allow me to go out on my shield. He went out exactly how he said he wanted to go out. I gotta give him respect for that. I feel like Americans don't appreciate Deontay Wilder because of his lack of skills. We don't have anybody else. We got Ruiz, Lard, Tubba Lard. We got who else? Jarrell Miller, glowing in the dark from the steroids that he taking. We ain't really got no American. And then we got Big Baby crying. He was crying with Roy Jones. Jared Anderson didn't ask for this. And he was undefeated, bro. So that's what we have on the horizon as far as the American heavyweight division, bro. Deontay Wilder, I would rather put my chips in Deontay Wilder, landing a big right hand on Usyk or whoever got the belts or whatever the case may be, than anybody else. We ain't got nobody else. I don't think Andy Ruiz could pull it off. I don't think anybody else. Now, the fact that he fighting on BLK Prime, I'm like, bro, listen, come on. We got to keep it real when we up here. I know BVO don't like to listen. I know BVO don't like to mess up his relationships, but BVO, that Brian Norman, Greg Hackett, bro, I could have did a better job with myself.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Come on, man.
Let's be honest, man. I could have did a better. BLK Prime, they let Bud rob him. You know what I mean? They let Bud break him. You know what I mean? Ever since then, the quality ain't been the same. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. I don't know about him fighting on BLK Prime, but I feel like he should fight maybe some tune-ups, wait for Usyk to retire, the belts to go back up, and he can become champion again because he all we got as far as the horizon. The guys that's on the upcome, the Javalovs, those guys, the Cabiels, those are foreign people. So it's gonna go from
forget about
Usyk.
Richard Torres. He coming.
Man, like I said, bro, I put my money on Deontay Wilder before Torres. Like, if you don't stop, Ron Jeremy ain't finna do nothing. Ron Jeremy, he still fight. You notice this? This how you know Richard don't believe in himself. Everybody is running to Saudi Arabia to get the money, except for people who already got it, like Tank. He ain't no Tank. He ain't talking about getting no Saudi fights. They asked him in the interview. He said he wasn't ready. I'm like, bro, when you ever gonna be ready then? Javalov stretched him in the amateurs too. That was a nasty knockout.
Well, he fighting Vito, ain't he? Villanelli. What's that?
Who's that?
Well, he ain't nobody either. That's the one that
Vito.
What's his name beat up? No, not Mel Nicky. His last name, like, man, he had to fight with
he fighting Benito.
But he had that was the guy who had to fight with what's his name, man.
I know you're talking about.
I want to thank Al Heyman.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Johnny Rice?
Johnny Rice. That's who we fought.
Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice.
Oh, that was the fight where Rice got. It was a stoppage, like on a cut or something.
On the cut. Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
This dude probably beat Torres. He probably beats Torres, to be honest with you.
Nah. I ain't gonna say that. I think that Torres a little dog out there, so he a little pit bull. You know what I'm saying? He got a little Tyson in him, but I don't think he's gonna do too much in the heavyweight division. I don't.
Torres might be too small. This dude 6'6".
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. What is Torres? 6'2"?
6'2", with a 58-inch arm reach. That man got arms like a lightweight.
Hold on. No, he ain't got. He said 58. He ain't got no 50. He can't have no 58-inch reach.
That man got alligator arms. Hold
on, it's 58.
No, his arms ain't that small. I'm
about to say.
I'm exaggerating, but he got a 76-inch arm reach, and the dude got a 79-inch arm reach.
God damn.
But when you got that length, that when you got that height, bro, keep him at the end of that stick.
The only good thing about it, but it doesn't really play a part for Richard Torres because he smothered his own work. I was going to say the only good thing is the dude he's fighting is an orthodox fighter and he's a southpaw, but he too busy smothering his own work, so it's not even going to play a factor that he's a southpaw.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, BVO, we can play the pause game with your sponsors, right? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Pause, Dub, for keeping them at the end of your stick. Pause for keeping them at the end of that stick, Dub.
Look, this is a grown folk show, man. Only kids say pause, man.
Well, let me be the kid on the show. Pause, man. It was too many things you said. You was running them pause like, Dub.
Master of ceremonies, get this brother in order, please, sir.
Oh my God.
Why you trying to see Dub? See, Dub, I knew you was an agent. You trying to turn brothers against brothers. I knew it. BVO taught you well.
Oh, they fighting in the IBF.
You know how we rock, bro.
This is sanctioned by the IBF.
Facts, brother.
because Torres is ranked number 14 and this other guy is ranked 13. So they fight
How, bro? How many fights Torres got?
12.
He got a couple fights, man.
Bro, that is insane. He ranked 14 for having 12 fights.
Yeah, the other guy got 16 fights and he's ranked number 13.
Bro, that's crazy. Bro, that is crazy. Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Somebody's paying for rankings.
Facts.
The majority. Is that who we talking about? The majority? Everybody paying for him.
Yo, has he had any fights since Johnny Rice beat him?
Yeah, he had 2 fights since Johnny Rice because it was a split decision, right? Since for Johnny Rice.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think I don't know.
Yeah, I think they stopped it. It might have been a technical decision.
They stopped the fight because of the cut.
Yeah, it was a stoppage. It was a technical lockout, but he had another fight that he lost a split decision, and then he had another fight after that where he got a knockout victory. So he had 2 fights since then.
How do we remember all these fights?
No, I'm looking at his joint right here.
His box right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's insane. But that's when you ask me, Free, how I feel about Wilder, that's how I feel, bro. I feel like he the only hope we got is America. Because what they always say, they say stuff like, as the American heavyweight division goes, as goes boxing, but they don't be specific. Because Vladimir Klitschko and them was heavyweights and they was dominating, but nobody cared because they was foreigners. It has to be an American heavyweight. That's why Anthony Joshua, being as big as he is, he came over to America. And lost his first fight in America, ironically, but he came over here for this American market. So they know, bro, they be trying to devalue the American market, but that's the market, bro.
Yeah, but the only thing is because he's fighting this level of opponent, it's kind of like he's diminishing his legacy because unless he gets another big name fight, he's starting to diminish his legacy because if he goes in here and he loses to this guy that's on the fries right now, and I'm still waiting on my order. If he loses this dude,
your fries gonna be cold. Your fries gonna be cold for you.
You just lost to a dude that was on the fries. You're diminishing your legacy.
And I got you, but I don't think so.
So Naki, if he wins, that's a big fight.
That's not a big fight.
That's not a big fight.
Bro. If you BVO, you'll beat Cal Naki. But listen, check me out. The reason why I don't think he diminished in his career is because when people lose, they normally do get a tune-up. When boxing is kind of like unofficial stuff that we accept to get a tune-up. And one thing I know about people in general, Americans, everybody, the whole world, you get a knockout, it erased everybody's memory. You remember when Fury knocked out Wilder, everybody said Wilder was done. Then when Wilder slapped Hellenius to sleep, they said Wilder back, and he the hardest puncher to ever put on a glove. So all he got to do is go in here, knock this guy out and devastating. He can lose 11 rounds, knock him out devastatingly in the 12th, and everybody will forget and say, man, I want to see Wilder and Usyk. I want to see this. I want to see that. So I think they know what they're doing, but it's what you right though, D Free. If Wilder get in here with this guy and he can't finish him, he definitely need to hang it up afterwards.
Hey, Scholar, real quick, I got a question for you, Scholar, from the chat. Teach want to know how you feel about them implementing AI scoring in a fight. For example, having 3 actual judges and 2 AI scoring fights to start out with initially. That was your question from Teach, Scholar.
I love it. When I was looking at them break it down and I was watching how they were scoring the punches that land partially, they counted as a partial punch. And I'm like, this is what we need. Every other sport implements technology, instant replay, all this other stuff, but boxing's still stuck in the Stone Ages. I love it.
How do they know that it's a partial punch, though? That's what I want to know. How do they know?
Get these little squares, D Free, and they put the squares right there. And then when it enters the zone, like how they have the little T line on people, like when they're doing baseball. I don't know how to explain it, but they counted they're pretty accurate.
So
I slowed it down. I was like,
it's like a scan that they have of the person's body. Okay, I got what you're saying.
And I think, Scholar, I was on your show and you kind of showed a clip of how they scored it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, from what he was showing me, like they was counting punches, kind of how it's hard sometimes for judges to see. So now you're getting they're able to kind of take all the angles into consideration and all this other kind of stuff. And yeah, if it's a glancing blow Well, it may not be scored if the shot is caught. You know what I'm saying? Just depending. So, hey, technology, I agree with that. To some degree, we need some type of technology out there. And as far as boxing goes, because these judges, they out of order too.
I mean, all you gotta do is go back and look at that daggone fight for the Williams of Pay. The one judge had it a draw. I'm like, what fight was you watching? Because I didn't see more than 4 rounds that I could have gave Tevin Farmer. So for
I
you
still
to
haven't went back to watch that fight.
No,
hey, my brother Teach said he scored at 11-1, so I don't know.
No, I didn't see it that wild of a margin. But I'm not mad at nobody that said 9-3. I'm not mad at nobody that said 8-4. I went back and saw it 3 times, and I never scored it more than 4 rounds for Tevin Farmer. I never scored it more than 4 rounds. I gave him the other 2 times I gave him 3 rounds. But the last time I watched it, I gave him 4. That's the most that I gave him. But to say he won 6, I'm trying to figure out what 6.
He said AI could be tilted. How could AI is more accurate? The computer, if you give it a task, it's gonna do the task. You give the judges a task and they'll do the task based on who paid them the most money. So I'd rather take my chances with the AI that don't care about money.
I was gonna say at least we know the Manila folders ain't gonna be coming through as much. With
Facts.
AI. We know, at least we know that piece.
Hey, and then they run to the locker room and everybody be like, how you get your score? And then the person come out like, hey, don't explain that. You don't have to explain that.
No.
What?
You ain't got to answer that question. Don't answer that question. Wait a minute. Why not?
Hey, if you ask that question, man, you're doing the wrong thing. That's all I say.
We did have Randy Gordon up here, and he said when he was the commissioner, he would allow his referees answer questions. He allowed them to answer questions, but some of these commissions, they don't allow their referees to answer questions. Some of them do, some of them don't.
It's a bad thing to let the people question you, because whenever people start questioning something, they go too far.
It's not even the fact of the people questioning. Like if something happened grievous in the fight, like the Tank Davis situation. If you go to the judge go to the referee and be like, look, hey, why did you stop the count in that fight? He took a knee. Why did you stop the count? He should be able to explain why he stopped the count. He should be able to explain it. If he can't explain it, then what was the purpose of stopping it? If you can't explain it.
Hey, it don't matter, free. Like as my uncle used to tell me, man, do what I say. Do what I say. But I'll say this, man. One thing I was reading that I didn't know, I'm going to talk about this before we get out of here, man. Shout out to the guys. I'm going to name a couple of fighters who actually started boxing late. And I guarantee you, this will shock you. Rocky Marciano started at 23 years young. You had Ken Norton, who beat Ali 3 times, started at 24. Deontay Wilder came right off the build truck to become a bronze medalist in the 2008 Olympic, and I think it was the Beijing Olympics. And then on top of that, became a 5-year WBC champion. So, and another person people don't know about, Jess Willard, he actually became a fighter at 27 years old. So it's always good. Clinton Woods is another one who started at 22 years old. So
let me ask you a question, BVO.
Hold on one second. I think the cool thing about it is you can never put an age on boxing because guys are always shock you. Go ahead, Free.
No, I was going to ask you a question. When Rocky Marciano was fighting, was there an amateur fighting at that time, or was it just you went straight to the pros? Because if he went straight to the pros at 23, that's not late, because that's around the age that a lot of these guys start fighting in the pros around.
Yeah, the amateurs we know of today started in the mid 80s. The amateurs that we know of today started in the mid 80s.
So he probably went straight to the pros. So it's not really late. Not really late, but maybe to some people it's late, but I wouldn't consider that late because they didn't have an amateur fighting. They just had pros.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I think Deontay Wilder's an overachiever anyway, so no matter what, he wins. People got to remember this man came off the beer truck to become a heavyweight champion. I mean, that doesn't always happen. Same thing with a guy like Dominic Brazil. He got beat to death, so people forget about him. But Dominic Brazil was playing football or something, so a lot of our great athletes are playing football. Evander Holyfield's son is playing football. So I think people don't realize football has taken a lot of your favorite. A lot of guys that probably could have been great boxers went over to football, and a lot of your middleweights have been stuck down, shrinking themselves down to go to 147, 140, 154. So I think boxing in general, they need to start doing same day weigh-ins. What do you guys think about that?
They stopped it because it's dangerous.
No, they ain't stopped because it's dangerous. They stopped because it was losing money.
Nah, well, the last thing that rehydrates, or the last thing that tends to rehydrate is the brain. And
Yeah,
so these fighters, they're gonna cut the weight regardless.
No, but
hold on, let me finish. These fighters, they're gonna cut their weight regardless. So if you do go to same day weigh-ins, I do think that it would force them to kind of fight closer to their weight, but it'll still be more dangerous because it doesn't allow them to rehydrate. And even sometimes with the rehydration clause, not even doing that, through studies that I've read, the brain still doesn't get hydrated the way it should be.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, they stopped it because they had to cancel fights on same day weigh-in. When guys didn't make weight, they had to cancel fight. They lost money. That's the reason why they stopped it. So they said, you know what? We're going to push it back a couple of days. That way, if somebody can't make the weight, we can get somebody else to fill in. But when they were doing it the same day, they didn't have nobody to fill in because it was the same day. So that's the reason why they stopped it. Now, what you're saying, it is true. You do need to have your brain to rehydrate, but having same day weigh-in, it makes these guys be able to fight closer to their natural weight, because now you ain't trying to be drained going into a fight. You be drained going into the fight. 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose that fight. So they're going to stay in shape year round, or they're going to fight closer to their natural weight. It's going to be one of the two things. And back, like I said, back in the days, a lot of guys fought closer to their natural weight, so they wouldn't have to lose so much weight, because the first 15 pounds that you're going to lose is going to be fluid. So if you're over by 10 pounds, you go out there and sweat all that fluid out, you're on weight. You can get that water back within a couple of hours. But if you're going out there, you cutting weight, you cutting fluid, it's a whole lot that goes into you losing that water that's in your brain. It goes into the fact that you drained all the water out of your body. Now you still overweight, so now you got to cut the fat and the muscle. That what starts to drain the water out of your body, because you're cutting everything out. You're cutting everything. So that's the reason why a lot of guys be drained when they go into a fight, instead of them just having to come in at their natural weight.
Yeah, it's a tough game, man. I think cats just got to fight at their normal weight, man, because if not, you're going to get hurt, man. It's that simple. You're going to get hurt. This ain't no game.
Hey, real quick, BVO, I meant to bring this up last night on my show. I want to ask y'all this. I don't know if y'all saw when Shakur, he came out and said that he don't think him and Devin will ever fight. Devin too big. He'll fight him if it's at 40. He wouldn't fight him at 47. I remember a time where Shakur said, nah, that's going to be a big fight for us, and we'll probably meet at 47. I remember Shakur saying that. First off, do y'all remember Shakur saying that? And what y'all think? Why is he backpedaling that?
Yes, I remember him saying that, and he's backstepping because he backsteps on everything he said. Y'all don't pay attention to what Shakur say. He say one thing one day and then turn around the next day and forget what he said the day before, because he's too busy deleting tweets and stuff. He forget what he said the day before. He said, just like he said, they never had an offer, and then when they do say, so was there an offer sent by Tank Davis? Or well, somebody was talking to somebody, and they said something, but we waiting to hear back from them. But you just said ain't nobody sent you no offer. You didn't hear nothing about no offer. Then you said there was no offer, and then we found out from Steve Espinoza that they did, but you wanted a multi-fight deal.
Then you sent the poster. I mean, at the party, you send the girls out there, the bottle service out there talking about signing the contract when ain't no contract being sent. And when you get sent the contract, you're like, no, hold on. I know my worth. I ain't. Wait a minute, man. You can't have it all these different ways, bro. You can't have it every type of way you want it, bro.
Shakur's doing what Shakur does. It's called the Shakur effect. This is what Shakur does. He say one thing, and then it didn't sound right after he said it because he forgot to think before he speak, and then the next day he changed up what he said so it could sound right. Because I remember he said when he was talking to Bill, yeah, we're gonna move up. I mean, when you move up, we're gonna move up, and we're gonna meet at 47.
And it's going to be a mega fight. It's going to be a mega fight at 47.
That was always their plan. When you move up, we move up, and we're going to meet at 47.
And now he's saying, 47, Devin too big. I can't fight him at 47. Now, if you want to come back down to 40, I'll fight him there. But then even when he talked about Devin at 35, what he said, man, he's going to be drained. He too big for the weight, and it's gonna be ugly for him. But now when we saying when he get to a weight that he ain't gonna be drained, that you saying he too big. I'm like, bro, you can't have all these.
You want him to go. You know he's going to 47, so you want him to come back down to 40 because it's too hard for him to make 40 now.
It's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work to me.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, man. The great Sugar Bill said it best, man. They paid to lie. It's that simple, man. They paid to lie. I mean, I've had people talk to me inside boxing, and you be like, "So you sat there and lied to me for what?" I ain't nobody to be lying to. So I mean, you got to just realize people. That's what people do, man. They get.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. A fight that looked like it's on the horizon, and it might be happening sometime soon. How y'all feel about the Monster Inoue versus Nakatami?
I like that fight. I like that fight a lot. I love that fight.
I've been wanting to see. Go ahead, Doug.
No, it's on you, OG. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, real quick. That's a fight I've been wanting to see. I spoke about that matchup a couple times. Yes, let's get it. I like that. Let's get it.
Absolutely, I agree. I love that fight. And two Asian, I say it respectfully, two Asian brothers. And we know Junta. That man, he been putting on. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this thing down there.
I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you. The word is, Monster Inoue agreed with Nick Ball to go fight for Nick Ball's belt at 126, and then he's going to come back down. I don't know if it's going to be at 18 or if it's going to be at 22, but he's going to come back down to fight Nakatami.
I think it should be at 22. It should be, in my opinion. Yeah. But hey, I ain't got no problem with it. If he's gonna go get that smoke with Nick Ball, I ain't got a problem with that fight. And then if you win that fight, come back and fight. And even if you lose the fight, I don't think you will. I like Nick Ball. I like Nick Ball, but the man gonna foul the hell out you. He gonna foul the hell out you in the damn.
I like the fight. I like the fight because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be in Japan. And Nakatami's from Japan, so it's not no. It's an even playing field.
They both from Japan, right?
Yeah, they both from Japan, so it's an even playing field. The crowd is used to cheering for both these guys, so now it's not one sided. All the fans is on one side. No, it's a split. It's a split arena. You're gonna have Nakatami fans there. You're gonna have Monster Inoue fans there. So now it's more of an even playing field. Not to mention. You're fighting a guy that's bigger than you with a longer arm reach. Nakatami is 5'8", 5'9", with a longer arm reach. So, and Monster Inoue is 5'5". Yeah. So, hey, and Nakatami can punch too. So, I
like Nakatani. I like him. And I'm gonna tell you, if Junior, if you can't get either the winner of well, really, it's gonna be Boots in my opinion. If you can't get Boots or Barrios. Hey, put him on the undercard with Jin Saki, man, or Sasaki, whatever the brother name is. Sasaki, yeah. Put him on the undercard in that fight. You understand what I'm saying? I would love that.
You would pay for that fight?
Oh, you want to send Brian Norman over to Japan?
They already said they want to go over there.
That's nasty work. They ain't see Cool Boy. That's nasty work.
That's not a good idea, man.
I'm just telling you.
Nasty work.
When they send Americans over there, they tend to get beat to death, man. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, hold on. Who went over there? There was who went over there?
Who went over there?
Cool Boy.
No. I'm talking about they went over there and won. They was on the undercard. I believe the undercard of that Cool Boy.
You're doing a lot of thinking, bro. I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't remember who it was.
It wasn't no top level fighter. I can tell you that.
No, it was. Hey, he B level fighter. B level.
It wasn't no top level fighter. I'm talking about. I mean, hats off to Brian Norman. If he wants to go over to Japan, hey, let him go over there. He's gonna probably get a nice little bag or something like that.
Man, He gonna stop. He gonna stop Sasaki, man, or whatever the brother name is. Respectfully.
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying if something happens, just don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
What you say? Hey, the Manila folder have been sent down. If he come over there, they've been sent down the court.
I'm not saying that he's not going to win. I will be rooting for him to win, but I won't be surprised if there's something in his water or it's something in his egg roll. I wouldn't be surprised. All of a sudden, he wake up and he got the bubble guts on the night of the fight, and he don't feel right. I ain't gonna be surprised.
Hey man, go stay with Rachel and Nonito. You know what I'm saying? They got family over there. Go stay with them while you're over there. Get acclimated. Stay over there with them for about 3-4 weeks, and then go on. And when it's time for the fight date, you will be acclimated accordingly. So they'll take care of you.
I mean, yeah. I like I said, if that's what he want to do, go do it. Me personally, I wouldn't send my champion over there to go do that. You want to fight the champion, you come over here.
But he said him and Singer said that they were willing to do it, and they wanted to see what the fans were going to be like and what that experience would be. So that's what they said. I'm just telling you what they said.
Hats off.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick. This is something I want to ask you before we get out of here. Ryan Garcia said he tweeted on X, if I lose to Rolly, I'm going to jail with Diddy. What do you guys think about that?
What?
Ryan Garcia said on X, if I lose to Rolly, I'm going to jail with Diddy.
The man will probably hire drunk. He will probably hire drunk when he tweeted.
Hold up. Of all people that you could have went to jail with, why you pick Diddy?
Why did he?
I mean, you got Big U that's about to go to jail. You got
Yellow Beezy.
You got Yellow Beezy. You got Dirk in there. You got there's a lot of people that you can go to jail with. Why you picking Diddy? Is this something that we need to know about?
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Hey, one thing about that, man. One thing about Ryan, man, you'll never get it. You'll never get a dull moment. This dude's a complete.
Hey, now I'm rooting for Rolly to win. Now I want to see what happens with him and Diddy. I'm rooting for.
I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that.
No, I don't want to see it. I want to see it in the papers. I want to see it on the news. I don't want to actually see the footage. I don't want to actually see the footage. I'm more so. I'm looking to see the daggone reports about it. That's what I'm looking to see. I'm rooting for Rolly to win now. You talking about I'm gonna go to jail with Diddy? All these people that went to jail after Diddy went to jail, you picked him out of everybody.
That's crazy work.
I don't know. You know what's so funny about this whole thing? The dude is just sick, man. It's just that simple. He's sick, bro. He almost as sick as them people who be making like food in the toilet. He just sick, man.
I would rather him say I'm gonna go to jail with R. Kelly. I mean, R. Kelly.
Ryan said that.
No, I said I would rather him say that. I mean, R. Kelly is in there for underage women. Bro, Diddy is in there for other stuff.
What is this man going to? Hold on. Why would you even say you going to jail? What have you done?
Maybe he's going to violate Rolly in the locker room or something. That's why he's going to I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Why you couldn't? Diddy's in that special cell. So if he say he's gonna go to jail with Diddy, maybe he's gonna violate Rolly in the locker room.
That's amazing right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, amazing.
Hey, just reason you can't go no lower, free to take you to the curb.
No, I don't know what this dude be thinking. No, I wish I could just be a fly on the wall in Ryan's locker room to just figure out what the heck he be saying out of his mouth. Because I don't know what that dude be thinking about.
Shout out to my brother Five, man. Shout out to Five, man. Salute, G.
Five. Man, that man Ryan be saying some of the outlandish stuff I've ever heard.
Yeah. I just don't understand why in the world would that come out of your mouth. But you know what? Ryan is the same guy who said he wished he could bring George Floyd back and unalive him again. So
that's crazy work, too. That was crazy work, too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro, at some point in time, we got to hold these folks, man. You can't just get up here saying anything. And this man has literally, he done took this to the extreme as far as between him and Tio, between those two, I don't know if we done seen anything in the modern day of boxing to take it this far as where they taking this stuff now. I don't know if we've seen it.
This man Ryan had every aspect of hatred in his heart. He went from analyzing a man that's already been analyzed to being a racist to now being a sexual predator. This man he's doing everything. This man is doing everything.
It take a lot to do all that in a day. It take a lot.
The man is out of order.
But, hey, we got 5 in here. You know, 5 remind me of my man Lamar Burton. We got to sing this song. I can go twice as high. Take a look. See your boy Ryan and Reading Rainbow, man. This dude's an idiot.
This man Ryan is different, y'all. That man different.
And then finally, Ryan also had some comments about. He said Kanye West should let Black and Spanish people live in peace. And
why you don't? You don't? Why you?
That's what he told Kanye West to let Black and Spanish people live in peace.
He doesn't. How he gonna tell somebody to do something that he don't do?
Man, hey, look, you know, hey, never mind. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
I don't know, Dub. Why in the world is he commenting on what Kanye's saying? What is he doing?
Because he out of order. The man, I told you, he told you he went to rehab.
No,
he lied to you. Even if he went to rehab, he done relapsed.
Yeah, I don't know that Ryan.
I don't know.
Ryan is on his last contract, his last fight contract with Golden Boy. He just got a new deal, and he's letting everybody know what it is. He's on out of order promotions. He got a new deal. He's on out of order promotions.
We trying to sign him free. We trying to sign him.
He's the number one. He's the number one guy on out of order promotions. They got a new deal.
Shout out to Piro for getting that done.
Shout out to my brother Piro, man. The CEO.
You said, bro, what the F is Kanye even saying to be all over my feed? Kanye is the new Tyrone Bigsby. If you don't know Tyrone Bigsby, he was the Black Klansman from the Chappelle Show.
Oh man.
And that's exactly what Kanye West said. He's the real life Clayton Bigsby. He's a Black Klansman.
No, he was on academics. He was on academics with a Black Ku Klux Roll. I'm just thinking about
the Chappelle Show where he did that. He said, "Yes, get that." I was like, they talking about you. That man was blind and deaf. That man was like, get in the car. What's going on? Man, it's this daggone dude out here. We about to lynch him. I'm like,
hey, what did they say? Hey, what did he say about? They said, hey, Biggs. They said, Clayton, why did you leave your wife after 30 years? Because she's an end lover.
Right. She a brother.
I mean. You know what's so funny? Shout out to the Boondocks. The Boondocks told us back in the day that this stuff was coming. We even had chicken wars where people was getting beat to death over Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Now we got a doggone Black Klansman did you guys see that Kanye had a shirt that said the real boys in the hood with the Klansman on it? God.
I see.
Shout out to my man, made Boondocks, straight out of DC. Tyler.
Aaron Magruder's from DC?
Yeah, that made
Aaron
Boondocks.
Shout out to Aaron.
The one that made that whole series. He made all the characters. He did all the drawing. He put the show on. He's straight out of DC.
Hey, you know the crazy thing about that, Dub? Remember when they had the episode Homies Over Hoes? Yeah. And they had the guys carrying the purses? I mean,
and that's what we see. That's exactly
they called it. They called it. You know, the Gangsta-liciouses, aka you know, the gay rappers. It's wild, man. All that stuff came. This is stuff that I feel like my grandma. This the end times, man.
Right. You know what the old folk gonna tell you. These the last days, right?
These the last days.
Hey, Hey, with my man TD Jake say, get ready.
You get what?
You know what I thought? You know what I always thought about?
Was at the parties. He was at the parties.
You know what I always thought about when they said these are the last days. I mean, I think this might be a conspiracy topic. These are the last days. I just thought about it. They always said it when they got old. They never really said it when they was young. It means the last day is the last days for you.
For you.
Why it gotta be the last day for me?
You out of order.
Why it gotta be the last days for me? Cause y'all old. I'm just now starting.
Hey, my aunt Annie, man, God rest her soul. She was like 80-something years old. She told me, it's the last days. I'm thinking, hopefully not for us. Well, my grandma say we sweeping through the city, baby.
I'm like, y'all always talking about these the last days. I ain't hear y'all.
Hey, you know how they do it, Dub. You know how they do it, Dub and Free. You know, y'all like me. Y'all grew up in the church. They gonna have their handkerchiefs. They gonna sing "I'm Saved" and they ready to go.
Yeah, they ain't got no problem. Don't resuscitate me now. Don't resuscitate.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I
seen a guy one time.
He
had a tattoo on his chest that said "Don't resuscitate," and he sued the guy who brought him back to life.
Wow.
He said you left me with a bunch of bills, man. But we'll say this, man. Shout out to my man. What's the dude's name? The one that locked the doors, man. Marvin Sapp. Shout out to Marvin Sapp. If you guys, we ain't gonna shut the doors on you here at BVO, but if you would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do that. Doesn't matter the denomination. If you want to donate to the channel, definitely do that. We just trying to do what we can to make the channels grow. We got Dub Right Side coming on at 11:40. I believe he's gonna have he didn't have the whole gang up there. Pride, Crush.
You got to remember tonight, Tuesday.
Conspiracy.
Oh, it's a conspiracy episode. Okay.
Politics and conspiracy.
I want to do the politics show. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time because I gotta. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it one way or another. So we got to put the political show tonight, 10:30, and then right after the hour of the politics, we'll go directly into the conspiracy show. So
hey, I want to let everybody know this was the last show. This is the last show that we will leave the doors unlocked. From now on, all the doors.
we locking the doors on y'all now. We locking the doors.
Hey, the part that was so crazy was that took some nuts to say, close the doors. Close the doors.
Hey, N-word, close the door.
I said close the door.
That took some nuts, man. Like that.
No, when he said it the first time, I just thought he was just talking about close the door.
I thought he was playing.
And then he was like, no, close the door.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been in church with my grandma and they say stop all that walking. Somebody ushers, hold the doors. Hold the doors. We're not done praying.
Don't let anybody hey, you can't now you can let everybody out, but you can't let anybody in right now.
Ain't nobody just coming in.
But hold on, bro. You know it's so crazy. Every time, so like I said, my grandma's Jehovah's Witness, so I went to the Kingdom Hall most of the time. But anytime I went to with Big Mother Church. Or even when I got to college, we went to some in college. We went to some church a couple times. Every time I'm in there, the ushers, they had their gloves on. They come up, they looking at me when they talking about is somebody in here who want to give their life. And the ushers, they looking at me and start waving. You go ahead, go. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, why y'all looking at me? What y'all doing right now? What's going on? I said they
had one of the most famous skits ever. My dude from Cleveland had this girl. She had a big behind, man. She was a Jehovah's Witness, and he said, "Get away from my door." Then he seen her turn around and said, "You know what? God is good."
Hey, all the time.
Hey, shout out to the Kingdom Hall because they be having the baddest black women you ain't seen in there, bro. I don't know what they be. You ain't seen them, man. Shout out to the hall, man. They had the baddest ones up in there.
Then you ain't supposed to wear them, but not now. I think they didn't change it. You can wear pantsuits in there. Before that, you only supposed to wear skirts. I'm like, man, Lord have mercy.
Hey, the way they wear them skirts, Jesus. Now all the women like to wear them little outfits like wrestlers, man, which I hate. I hate them little spandex wrestler outfits the women like to wear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like black women, they like to wear them little spandex outfits. I don't know if you noticed that.
To the church?
No, period. They don't like to wear the sundresses no more.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay. On that though, we're gonna get out of here, man, because D Free gotta go preach. And Crush is already doing his thing. And we see at the conspiracy show. Hey, we're gonna talk about the Errol Spence run from 03. This is a big topic. I didn't think Doug would talk about this, but we're gonna talk about it.
I done talked about it a couple times already.
But did Errol Spence run from 03? We gotta talk about that, man.
That's a known thing in Dallas. From everything that I've heard, the people I've talked to, the folks I know over there, they all say that 3 was on EJ head, man, on his helmet. That's what they.
Hey,
I'm just telling you.
Hey, shout out to EJ, man, because Yellow B's in jail. He might bring Errol with him.
No. Beezy free, man. They free. Hey, free Beezy, man. Beezy got out. They gave him a bond. He out.
Okay, but he's not done. And I hear Puff's gonna be getting a bond soon, man. So shout out to Skylar. I know he'd be over the moon about that.
Man, that man is not getting no bond.
They saying he's gonna get a bond. That's the word.
What you want to bet on it? Never mind. I ain't betting. I gotta stop.
You sick, man.
I gotta stop doing that. What you want to bet?
But they say
the man ATL unanimous still owe me money, and this man is ducking. I want everybody to hear my voice right now. ATL unanimous. You a hoe? Oh, excuse me. Let me stop.
Hey, don't hurt him. Because in Middle Georgia, they don't play that. They don't play that in Middle Georgia. Man, but let's get out of here, man. We going too crazy, man. We not dubbed and rubbed off on me. Got me sounding like more Republicans. We gone, y'all. Peace.